Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to my Friday morning's live stream about to learn the British IPA and correct your sounds. Dear viewers, you must be aware this lesson is weekly once and only for those learners who would like to develop their English or sound to the British standard way. So it's not easy to build and take your pronunciation to the stage, but why don't you give it a try? As you might be aware, sometimes you can't pronounce a word correctly, and sometimes it's beyond our imagination how we can build it up. There may be there may be few reasons. No, number one, sorry, most probably the sounds of your mother language doesn't have the sounds of English language has, or vice versa. The sounds of the English language has not the sounds matching to your mother tongue. And as a matter of fact, it takes ages to build or develop the pronunciation, which is why even in many exams, certificate exams like IELTS, TOEFL, CELTA, Delta, Canadian English Test, or the Pearson Test of Australia, or Duolingo Test of the USA, or Cambridge English Test, there is a little marking for the pronunciation. Bear in mind, it's not the accent. So why I have mentioned RP accent? RP stands for Received Pronunciation, which is one of the most amazing and sweetest accent in the UK. And believe it or not, only 2 to 3% population speaks in this accent. And it's also called the language of Oxford University or Cambridge University. And sometimes people say that it's Queen's accent. And also this the accent of BBC English, where you will find each and every word is pronounced in such a meticulous way that people understand it easily and clearly. Moreover, when you pronounce and when you follow the IPA, British IPA, it is unlikely for anyone to understand where you're from, which part of the UK. Because as in the United Kingdom, there are more than 38 different kinds of accent, where more or less they are affected by the local dialect. But in this case, you know, in this case, RP accent is not. So what's the specialty, guys? We're going to discuss a little bit more today about this RP accent. If you remember, this class is like an ongoing class, and almost every Friday morning, 6:30 a.m. UK time, I try to bring one or two topic and try to explain it for you. But bear in mind that at the end of the day, it's you who have to practice. Without practicing, without following those guidelines and minimum basic rules, you can't just expect to develop your pronunciation. You can't expect to develop your sound. Okay? Excuse me. And let me see where we are today. And in the meantime, if you've got any questions or comments, or if you're interested to join or have a conversation, you are more than welcome. What you have to do, you have to send your open request. If you don't want to subscribe, or if you want to subscribe, that is amazing. Possibly you may be eligible to get 2 free lessons, or if you have money, possibly you can subscribe with the money for the whole month. But bear in mind that only 1 month is not enough to develop your sound. It takes minimum 6 to 12 months depending on your practice, your learning dedication, and your interest to develop the sound. Okay, so let's move on. We explained voiced, unvoiced sound. All right, diphthong, monophthong, sh. Okay. Hang on a second. And also shorter, longer sound. Let me see what we are going to talk about today. Once again, so these are the main 8 diphthongs, like O as in tone, I as in light, A as in play, A as in pair, E as in deer, O as in slow, Oi as in toy, and oo as in show. Remember, these are the basic things. And also syllables. We have described syllables. Hang on a moment. We have described these long and shorter sound. So welcome once again, dear viewers who are watching silently. Okay, that's a spelling technique. Schwa sound, yes. Today's topic is schwa sound. Alright guys, today's topic is schwa sound. What is schwa sound? Schwa sound is the lazy sound or silent sound which is pronounced softly, used in unstressed part of the word. How do you know that which one should be schwa sound or not? That's the greatest and challenging question. So if you bear in mind that when these English words were developed in those centuries, in between 4th to 11th centuries, when the English language developed, it took around 700 years to mold this language. And after that, the writers or the dramatists started writing in English. William Chaucer, Jane Austen, William Shakespeare, and many other famous English writers. And honestly speaking, guys, those days, those are the old English they used. Over the period of the time, it developed a lot. And while they developed, hi Sanjivani, welcome. Thanks for the subscription. If you've got time, join me. I've just invited you. They created the schwa sound. Hello, can you hear me? I think I lost you. And I'm inviting you if you're still here. So, briefly speaking, a schwa sound is like a vowel sound which is unstressed, as I said. Okay, I believe that she must be busy. How about Sanjivani? If you're free, join me. Okay, this symbol is called schwa sound symbol. So schwa sound is a vowel sound in an unstressed syllable where a vowel doesn't make its long or short vowel sound. It usually sounds like the short oo sound, but is softer and weaker. And the schwa sound is the most common vowel sound and the only speech sound with its own special name. As you can see that it's called schwa. It's a lazy, sometimes a lazy sound, unstressed, or pronounced softly or weakly. And it is used unstressed part of the word. It's very difficult to know as a beginner or as a non-native speaker where the schwa sound is, but it's a matter of practice. There are many amazing teachers on this app who teach in IPA, and you know uh, there are two IPA, as you know. One of them is the American IPA, and another one is the British IPA. I try to teach here the British IPA. Okay, and in British English, 40% or above words have got schwa sound. So it's very important for us to know. And they're everywhere. As you can see, everywhere has got a schwa sound. I'm going to show you the 5 different vowel schwa sound of these words. Like in balloon, A is a schwa sound. Hello, Tina, welcome. I've invited you, Tina.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Yeah, so I'm very well. What about you, sir? I'm first time talking to you, and second I'm talking to you.
Oh, really? When did you subscribe to my lesson?
Yeah, so I want to learn English language, so
All right, okay. How long have you been practicing English?
yeah. So I have been 1 month. I have been 1 month completed in this application, so I learn English language.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. When did you subscribe to my lesson? Was it today or yesterday? Last week?
Yeah, like just I subscribed your channel.
Okay. I can see that you have subscribed on a trial basis, and Sanjeevan as
Yes.
well. Okay. Remember, the trial basis class has only one lesson. You'll get only one lesson today, and that's it. Okay. Because it's a free lesson, you pay anything at all. And our class
Okay.
has 1 hour duration. Excuse me, 70 minutes has gone already. I've got 43 minutes, and it's like a countdown. It starts from 15 minutes 59 seconds, then it starts counting down, and when it comes to zero, the class shuts down automatically. All right, Tina.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Great. So would you like to tell me a little bit more, like what do you do, where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from India, sir.
Hmm. And what do you do?
Yeah, I've done my graduation, so I've learned English language, sir. I am a student
Okay, and why do you need to learn English?
because English is very need to nowadays, like schooling, college, and so it's very need to English language.
Okay. Hmm.
Yes.
And how long have you been learning English or practicing English?
Yeah, practice. So I'm not saying but I'm daily doing practice, but sometimes practice in English language. So,
Okay, tell me, how do you practice it?
practice like I reading books. I read newspaper and I watched some motivational English lecture and I talking with each other like 15 minutes and 20 minutes. So I'm talking with each other in English language.
Okay, you're on the right track. So, what do you
Yes,
think?
sir.
What are the problems for you? Why you can't develop?
Yeah, it's my problem. Just just time speak English language. Just my mind automatically blanks. I can't come all English thoughts. So I can't speak very fluently. So it's my problem.
But what are the reasons? That's I'm asking. What do you think? You just said you can't speak it. That's fine. That's understandable. But what do you think
Yes,
you
sir.
need to learn or develop?
So I said I don't know, but I think I have a no patience. I hesitations in front of people. I can't express my words in front of the people, and so I can't do express my words. And
Okay, so hesitation. That is, I
yeah,
understand. Okay.
it's my problem hesitation. So yeah,
And what is the reason of hesitation? Do you feel scared,
yeah,
uncomfortable?
sir. Yeah, yeah. I think yeah, I am scared, and it's my problem.
It's only psychological problem, Tina. Why you should be scared about human?
I think I know psychology problem. No, I don't know, but I think I have no patience. I think I am thinking just I don't know English. I don't know about English language. I think I don't know what's the matter in my case in English language. But I give you my best. I daily practice in English language. But starting time, my English also bad. But right now my English it is good as compared to the 1 month ago.
No, no, you're speaking. Okay, that's fine. So bear in mind that uh, do not bring any negative thoughts that I can speak English. Okay, that is the
Okay.
negative energy really makes makes you upset, or I should say, dismotivated. Remember,
Yes, sir.
always think positively. I can't speak English,
Yes,
but I'll be speaking well. Always think in a positive and a better way.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree with your point.
Uh,
Yes, sir. I think your lectures very motivational for you. I think I always watched your lecture. I think your sessions. I will. I was very motivational throughout the all videos and all lectures. I watched. I finished watches all videos, sir.
Thank you very much. That's so sweet. Okay, so Tina, as you know, in order to be good speaker or fluent speaker, you need to
Yes,
have
sir.
few things. Number one, you have to be brave. That is the first thing. You have to believe in yourself that you can
Okay.
speak well. Okay, and
Okay.
that's my suggestion. All of my subscribers, I always ask them, do not say anything negative, like, "Oh, I don't know, I can't." No, you bring this kind of thoughts ever inside you, it always
Mhm.
blocks your inspiration to develop yourself. Okay, so that would be my first suggestion. Do not bring any kind of negative thoughts. Always think positively. Number one, believe in yourself that you can speak better than what you were speaking earlier. As you have said, you're speaking now better what you used to speak in 1 month ago. That's good,
Yes, sir. Yes.
Number two, when you read, as you said, you read books and newspaper, right? Do you
Yes.
do that?
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure you find many new words and you try to know the meaning of the words, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, after knowing the meaning, what do you do? Do you make sentences or do you live like
Yes, sir.
that?
Okay.
And I'm asking, do you make sentences after getting the new words? Tina,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
when you get a new word, you try to know the meaning.
Yes, sir.
After,
Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. I read newspaper through of the some vocabularies. After then, I'm making sentence
mhm,
and 20 and 15 per day also. It's my like daily duties, and so I think I saw my on yourself. So I think I more improvement your my English communication also my sentence making also.
okay.
Yes, sir.
And can you please tell me which word have you learned today or in the last 24 hours?
Yes, sir. Today is like it's my not good my health. So today is like I getting a fever. So I just only read newspaper. Yeah,
Okay,
sir.
and what have you learned from the newspaper?
The Hindi newspaper, sir.
Do you read any English newspaper?
Yeah, English newspaper also, sir.
What is the name of the newspaper that you read?
Like the Hindi newspaper. One second.
So, dear viewers, the Hindu newspaper.
Yes, sir.
All right. Nabi, I'm not Rahat Ali Khan. I'm simply Rahat Ali. Walaikum salam. Thank you very much. And I'm not from India or Pakistan either. Okay, please do not use anything else after my name.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Tina, for the explanation. Okay, so when you
Okay.
read any kind of English articles, it could be newspaper, it could be book, it could be any other published thing, you get new words, work out. And in the new word, we must know the meaning of the word.
Mhm.
And please do not go to the Google dictionary. Always,
Okay.
always go to the individual dictionary.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay.
like Oxford or Cambridge or
Cambridge.
Merriam-Webster or Collins. Which dictionary do you follow?
Uh, I Oxford. I followed Oxford vocabulary, sir.
Okay,
Yeah. Commonly, I don't know Commonly dictionary. I don't know about Commonly. What mean Commonly? You are
Comly.
saying Commonly?
What is
Okay,
Comly?
okay. No, no, no. You are saying like third. Okay, just leave. Okay, I
Collins,
don't
I
know.
said.
Orleans, yeah.
Can you hang on a moment, please? I'll be back. Sorry, I'm back here.
Okay, sir. Okay, okay, no problem.
Okay, so Oxford, Cambridge, Collins, and Merriam-Webster. These are the most famous dictionaries around the world. Sometimes people, Google dictionary and try to find the meaning. I never support it because when you are accessing a word from the Google, it doesn't say from which dictionary they have got this word. Okay, always better for you to follow in a specific dictionary. I follow Cambridge, and
Okay,
always I try to give the examples or any other meaning from there. Okay, I'm going to show you in a moment.
okay, sir. Okay, okay, I understand.
After that,
Mm-hmm.
um, you have to make sentences. That is the
Okay,
important part. You learn a word, but if you don't know how to use it, then there is no point of learning a word. Hello, Dilner, welcome. Okay, but
okay,
as you may be aware, you may not be aware, this class is mostly for the developing your sound. Okay,
okay,
that means how
okay, sir.
you can pronounce a word correctly, developing your
Okay,
pronunciation.
okay.
And but however, I can help you in speaking as well because I try to cover almost every part of English learning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, when you learn a word, try to learn the family word. Family word means from the word, what is the root word or main word, and can you make other words from it? Gave an example last week with one of my subscribers, like the word beautiful. From beautiful, you can create 8 different words like beautiful, beautifully, beautify, beautician, beautification, beautifying, beautifyingly, etc. But you
Yeah.
need to know how to use them. Okay, that is the number one policy. Number two, guidelines would be now you have to find out speaking partner. And as you know that from the Hello, it is very easy to conduct your own live stream and you can
Yes,
practice
sir.
there. You invite your friends, you hop on them like the way you have hopped on here, then you practice with them. And if you
Okay.
can't even do that, just record your voice in a mobile phone.
Yeah, I many times used I record my voice. After that, I listen my record my all mistakes. I find out all mistakes.
That's great. That's one
More.
of the brilliant ways to develop self development, we
Yes,
call it.
sir. Yes.
Sanjivani, I can see you are here. You joined earlier, but then you left. If you're still there,
Hi,
let me
sir.
know. Yeah, another person subscribed to me, but they don't join. I don't know the reason why. Sometimes people subscribe to the class and they don't join. That's the fact, honestly, Tina. I've got quite a good number of students, they never join. Maybe
Yeah.
I've got roughly, say, 40 students, only maybe 20 students join, and other 20 students never join. Anyway, because these classes are another important matter, these classes are always recorded and saved in my Facebook and YouTube channel. as well as
Okay,
on the
sir.
Hallo account. You can always watch it freely. All right.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So my YouTube channel is English with Rahat. You can find in my profile's description. And you can watch it anytime. There are most of the classes and lessons are uploaded there and saved.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Hi, Diana.
Okay.
Good morning. All right. So remember once again vocabs, sentence makings, finding a speaking partner, and then practice. Practice is
Yeah,
the
and
magic word.
recording.
Recording your voice.
Yeah, yeah, recording your voice
So
is also important.
as you said, you record your voice, and very often you find there is mistake, and you again correct yourself. That's really very amazing way to develop yourself. Okay. As a matter of fact, when it comes for pronunciation, remember that English language is a crazy language, I say, because it shouldn't be,
Wait.
yeah, it shouldn't be pronounced the way it is written.
Yeah.
It has got different rules, they have got specific guidelines, and we call it
Mm-hmm.
phonetics. Okay, can you see the screen a word I've written?
Lazy sounds. Okay, silent
After
sound.
this?
Pronoun.
Hmm. Okay, this symbol is called schwa sound. Yeah, can you see that? This is
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
it's a vowel sound in an unstressed syllable where a vowel does not make its long or short vowel sound. It usually sounds like the short oo sound. U, oo sound. Okay, it is
Okay, sir.
softer and weaker. The schwa sound is the most common vowel sound and the only speech sound with its own special name. The name is schwa, and looks like this reverse small e. This word, balloon. Can you pronounce the word? Balloon.
Balloon. Balloon. Balloon.
We're not stressing on
Is
the
it
A.
correct, sir?
No, look at the schwa sound. In the second letter A, it has been replaced by that schwa sound. And because this sound is lazy sound, we don't pronounce it. We don't say be, stress way. We say softly balloon rather than balloon.
Balloon. Balloon. Balloon.
Can you hear the sound I'm playing?
I think,
Can you hear it?
yeah, sir.
Would you like to copy the sound?
Balloon. 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 Balloon.
Hello,
Balloon.
Sanjay. Welcome. Okay, let me show you the Cambridge Dictionary that I follow. Can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, first
Balloon.
one is British IPA or British accent, you can say. Actually, it is pronunciation, it's not the accent. Balloon.
Balloon. Balloon.
And Americans, balloon. If you have noticed, there these phonetic symbols. Okay, after the word, the other things that are written in Latin word, we call them phonetic symbol. Phonetic symbol is an important way to understand the word. Can you see that they are same? These are called phonetic symbols. Tina, I've highlighted.
Yes. Yes, sir.
You see B A L U A N. This is their pronoun. Balloon.
Balloon. Balloon.
Okay.
Is it correct? Yeah. Is my pronounce also is wrong very, but I speak very loudly. And I read newspapers morning time also.
That's fine. If you can't read loudly, that's fine. What happens if you read loudly? Two things
Yeah.
happen. You're developing your fluency, remember that? And your brain can hear your own pronunciation.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Next
Like
word.
tongue twister.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
okay,
on.
okay. Yes, sir. I'm talking about your tongue twister. Tongue twister. Tongue
Tongue
twister.
twister. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Also very helpful is for English language very fluently,
Sometimes
like
they are
quickly.
helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes very helpful.
Okay. This word, next word. Can you see this word?
Bottom.
Do-
Yes, sir. Problem.
say
Problem.
it again.
Problem.
Okay. Problem.
Family. Problem.
We are stressing on B. Problem.
Problem.
Yeah, remember each and every word has a stressed part, and we have to just stress on there. Stress means you are going to press on that letter. If you can see,
Okay.
there is a dot after B.
Okay.
Okay. If there is a dot,
Okay.
that means you have to stress on that letter. Problem.
Problem.
Very
Is it
good.
correct?
It's correct. Can you please make a sentence with problem?
Bottom.
Can you please make a sentence that I'm saying with the problem, the word?
Okay. 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 There are so many family members living in my home.
Say again. Sorry, there are. I missed it.
There, there are so many family members living at my home.
Okay. Make a sentence with problem.
Uh,
Tina, it's about problem, not family.
okay. The problem is a different word. It's like nice. If I can't read all books, it's my problem. It's
Mm-hmm.
example. Yeah.
Problem is a noun, as you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Because of the COVID situation, people have financial problems around the world.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Some people have health problems. I've got listening problem. Do you have any problem? Okay. Now, Tina, the best option is when you get a word, make at least three types of sentences: positive, negative, and interrogative.
Hmm.
And also make three sentences with three different tenses: a present tense, past tense, and future tense. So what happens if you practice this way? Then you're getting the different kinds of situation, like, oh, this word was used in the past, now I'm using it present, and I'll be using it in the future. And it's a very good practice. It will help you developing your writing as well as speaking and reading as well.
Making sentence also as well as.
Yes. So remember, you follow these techniques to develop yourself. Positive
Okay,
sentence,
sir.
like you can say, "Hey, there are many problems in our lives."
Okay, sir.
Positive sentence. Now, if you want to make a negative sentence, so I don't have any problem about understanding English. Okay. Then you want
Okay,
to
sir.
make a question or interrogative sentence, like, "Hey, do you have problem? Do you have problem in learning
Don't you?
maths?" Make
Yeah.
sentences.
Don't you?
Remember, you know the structure, grammar structure. Use it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then
I will try. Also.
now
Yes,
make
sir.
a sentence from the past tense by using past tense.
I was going to college.
Mhm.
I was not going to college. Was I going to uh, college?
No, you
Why?
have to use the word problem and make a sentence. Remember, that's what my suggestion. The new word, whatever word you learn.
Okay, okay, okay.
Do you want me to help you?
Yes, sir.
So you can say, I didn't have any problem last week. Okay, negative.
Okay.
I had some problems because I was busy with my homework or my studies. Now make a, so we have make positive, we have made negative. Now we have to make an interrogative. Oh,
Okay.
did you?
Internet also.
Yeah, you have to use the word problem. Did you have any problem last week? No, I didn't have.
Okay. I didn't have. Okay.
Okay. Now, sometimes you can create conversation. That is another amazing part of learning English. Remember that. English learning is nothing but creating your own way of different sentences. And that is your creativity. All right, Tina. So we have done now present tense and past tense. How about future tense?
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Why are you saying thank you? Are you going now?
Yes, sir. I have some work, so I
Okay. Thanks.
okay. So I take online coaching classes, sir. So it's my time is over.
Okay, no problem. You take care and remember to learn and practice. That is the
Okay,
magic
okay. I
word.
will try all making sentence, and I as well as I will try all things. So you suggest me, I follow it.
Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank,
Best of luck.
okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Hello, Zair. Walaikum salam. So, guys, as you see, A is a short sound in the word balloon, and E, which is problem, is another short sound in that. I is short sound in family, not family, it's family. Remember, I is short sound, there is R, fa, there is diphthong, family. Okay, in British English, we pronounce it family, family. Okay, and the next word is bottom. Now, here is a big catch. The catch is that in standard British English, we pronounce it bottom. Okay, but Cockney people never pronounce it, say bottom. They simply say bottom, no T sound for them. Because we are learning standard British English or the RP accent, where T must be pronounced clearly and correctly. And that is very important for us to know. If you want to develop your English in the British English or the RP accent, we must understand how the R should be pronounced and where it shouldn't be pronounced and how the T should be pronounced and in which perspective. So this word O is short sound here, as you can see, is bottom, bottom, okay? Remember the double consonant rule is that when there are similar consonant in a spelling, we pronounce only one, not bottom, it's bottom. And obviously, many parts of the UK they pronounce it bottom. Yeah. Similarly, bottle and bottle. So there is no T sound even. And the next U in the word support, yeah, is another short sound. Okay, so support and R is silent. You might be aware in British English, in most of the cases, if the R is the second or the third or the fourth or the last letter, we must not pronounce it. And that is the rule of the British English, which is why many people, I know that they try to develop the British English, but they can't because they can't get rid of the R sound. Remember, if you want to develop your English to a British English or the RP accent, you must know how to get rid of the R sound from the words. It is support, not support. If you say support, that's also correct. I'm not saying that's wrong. That is in American English. That's not British English anymore. So the most distinguished sounds between the British English and the American English is letter R and letter T. Support. Yeah, in this case, U is also schwa sound, as you can see from the phonetic symbol, and it is pronounced as support. Of course, remember, similarly, support. Okay, and the next word is, there is Y schwa sound. It's a difficult word for me because I also have difficulties to pronounce it. Let me find out our symbol first, phonetic symbol. And you'll be surprised to know that there are two schwa sounds in this case. This first A is a schwa sound, and then Y is the another schwa sound. So once again, guys, what is schwa sound? Briefly, the lazy sound of English sound, which is like a vowel sound oo. It could be anywhere, beginning, middle, and it could be sounding like a, e, I, o, u. It doesn't matter what it should be and how it should be. It's a matter of practice, as I said. So it's, this word is, you can see from the symbol, a is schwa sound and y is another schwa sound, and it should be pronounced as analysis, not analysis. Remember, analysis. Picture it, there is no y. Analysis. So the best way to practice schwa is we have to assume that letter is not there and try to pronounce it. And why schwa sound is important? In order to pronounce the word correctly and most effectively, and also in order to make yourself more clear and understandable by your listener, it is important for you to follow all these phonetics techniques. As I've mentioned many times, phonetics techniques and pronunciation is the hardest part and the last part of English learning, because most of the cases our target is to develop our fluency and speaking articulately, speaking well. And you must have some basic criteria. Disclaimer, you must have a little bit education. The reason is why, if you don't know how to read a sentence, if you don't know how to respond to a question, if you don't know how to answer it a question, it is difficult for you to develop. And also it's a matter of practice, as I said, the magic word. Practice doesn't come automatically, guys. It's your strong desire through which you develop your practice ability. You have to give the time, the way you eat food, drink water, go to sleep. It's like regular part of your daily life. Remember that it's you who can change yourself only to be a good speaker. No one can change yourself unless and until you change yourself. The best British teacher or the American teacher can give you the lessons and guidelines, exercises, but if you don't practice it, you won't develop. So you have to remember that. Do not blame any teacher because you're not following the teacher's instruction. And remember that when you learn something, uh, try to use it. If you don't use it, you lose it. Okay, analysis, as I can see. So there are, as I said, in British English, there are more than 40% words have got schwa sound. Okay, so we'll explain more schwa sound. The second schwa sounds are if a word has A-L-L-Y. A is always short sound in this case. Okay, I'll give you an example. I'll give you a set of examples in a moment. Uh, so, number one, if your word has ending dash A-L-L-Y, this A is always short sound. Whatever the words there are, if there are, say, 20,000 words, these 20,000 words are short sound. I'm just saying, for instance, this word, most of the times people pronounce it basically. No. Remember, because of the short sound, there is A-L-L-Y, it should be basically. Okay, and it's an adverb, as you know, basically. So basically, I have a strong interest to learn English, but I can't. Remember that when you know the word, practice it. When you know the sentences, when you know how to create more sentences, this will help you. How to remember the sounds? This is another challenging question. When you know the correct form of the sounds, remember to make few sentences, as I've explained earlier to Tina. I don't know if she's still there or not. Make at least 3 sentences: positive, negative, and interrogative in present tense. Also in past tense and future tense. Also, you can make WH questions if you want to. That will be more helpful for you. Remember, the more you practice, the more you will be an expert. You'll gain more knowledge to develop your, strength. It's your confidence level that needs to be grown, and you can do that by only practicing more. So, this word, like basically, and I'm sure there are thousands of words like this one. Physically, not physically. Do not say physically from today, because you know how to pronounce it correctly. Physically. Okay. Let me change it to this one. You can see that PH is fast sound, and this S is like Z sound. Then A is the short sound. Physically. Basically. Oh, we've got 4 minutes only. Remember, guys, learning phonetics, developing sound will take time. Once again, you have to be passionate, you have to be desirous, you have to have strong intention to learn and develop. Always make sure whatever you learn from anyone, it doesn't matter whether it's a teacher or a student, you can learn from anyone. I learn from many people. I learn from other students as well, other teachers as well. Then you practice it. Practice is the key factor. Okay, so let me give you a few more examples of this ALLY pattern. Have you taken everything? Berbahas bahasa school bus, keys money. Okay, save Jani Baba. Today we'll today we'll change this sofa when you're back in the evening. All right. So another word. How do you pronounce this one now? So how do you pronounce this word? Sorry. You see, this is the same pattern, right? Look at that. Sha sound is there. It is not mentally, it is mentally. So when you're pronouncing sha sound, once again, the technique is that just assume that letter is not there. It is not mentally, remember, it's mentally. Mentally, think there is no A. Once again, I'm trying to play the record. Mentally. Did you take your juice? Okay. How about this one? How about this word? As you can see, this has got ALLI pattern. It has got soft sound and stronger sound. That is really amazing. Nationally or nationally. You can stress in S, you can stress in O, nationally. It is not nationally, guys, it is nationally. Remember, nationally, nationally. You can see American IPA. I'm just comparing both of them so you know which one is what. Because very often people are confused. Hey, I know the British IPA. What about the American IPA? Remember that American and British IPA, some places they are same and sometimes they're not. They've got sky and ground difference, many words, and one of them is mobile. Mobile is a British IPA, whereas American says mobile. Okay. Likewise, all the R sound in British English becomes O in American English. It's a bath. There's a bath, A sound. Sorry, R becomes A. Yeah. Tough, for example. So these are some of these examples, guys. Anyway, thank you very much for joining my IPA lessons. Remember, whatever you have learned, practice it. It will help you develop your confidence level. Thank you very much, guys. I hope to see you soon. You take care and bye.